What's going on, guys? Duggernaut here, and today we are going to be taking a look at one of the new Stormblood dungeons. This is the level 65 dungeon. Bardam's Mettle. There's no N. This is my second time doing it. Probably one of my favorite in the series right now. It's a lot of fun. The things you can do. The second boss fight is just my favorite. We're gonna be doing it like always in the tank perspective. This dungeon, it being 65, drops eye level 276. There are potential for big pulls. However, you do want to make sure that you're using your cooldowns sparingly. Like I just misclicked and decided to both use my Rampart and my Sentinel. Mistakes are made. Unlike the first two dungeons, which seemed, just seemed very much kind of like a cakewalk. This one definitely makes you stay on your toes a little bit more. I have noticed that I am losing hate sometimes. My hit points drop. This is where you definitely need to start making sure you get gear and whatnot. The new feature that they have, that they introduced in, that they did introduce in Stormblood is the fact that when you finish a dungeon now, you will get a piece of loot. Like I said, I got those nifty earrings. So, if you're a tank or you're a healer, your queues are going to be pretty simple. Not too long. So, it definitely helps to, start gearing out. Like I said, the dungeon's pretty straightforward. You do 1 or 2 pulls, boss, 1 or 2 pulls, boss, 1 or 2 pulls. Each pull group is in a pack of 2 to 3. These guys are really cool. The walls of Bardam. They just shoot giant frickin' lasers. So we'll do this. 1 more round of pulls. We'll do another set of walls, and then we'll get to the first boss. So like I said, this is a level 65 dungeon, so it will cap you at 66. Like with the rest of the dungeons through Stormblood, there's no S. It's all through the story, so you must do the main story quest up to a point to unlock it. So with these guys, with the walls, like I said, they do a front, just a huge, giant laser. Where it's in front of them. They also have, they'll pick a random target, as you can see right there, drop an AoE. Basically drop a little nuke. Just strafe back and forth. Easy peasy. And with that, we are now at the first boss. Galura. It looks very similar to, the whole Final Fantasy V theme, like what they did with the first dungeon, which was the ship graveyard. His abilities are pretty straightforward as well. He'll heave, which he just did. Front cone. He will pick a random target and charge. His crumbling crust right here. So he'll basically put four little, he'll put four circles around him. You just want to avoid it. Now this right here, his rush. Obviously, like always, you want to get away. Oh crud! You want to get away. The further, the better. The cool thing, the interesting thing is when he uses his ability, you'll see these little, farm animals. They get startled. They pull up their little Metal Gear symbol, and each one does something different. So the sheep, they, as you saw, they drop circles. The llamas, they did charges. The corals, right here, they'll do just a huge front cleave. Don't hit, yeah. See, further the better, and then you can see they got startled. So the sheep will pick, they'll run off, they'll explode. Exploding sheep. And then the corals just do a huge, jeez Louise. And that's the fight. Just rinses, repeats. He'll continue up with heave. He'll do a couple more. Just a huge wide AoEs. He'll pick a random target to rush. So he picked the heal again. And then where he lands off is, so with these Algots, they're going to get startled. And then they're going to pick a direction and rush. You got to be careful where you're placing, because that's another thing. So, Galura will stomp and stun everyone for a short time, and then you gotta kind of run. But I mean, with the change to sprint, it really shouldn't be a problem. You're not wasting any of your TP when sprinting now, so just use it often. So with this stretch too, you know, it's group of three. Hey, get back here. And then we'll do another group of 3, and then it'll be the second boss. Alright, cool beans. Dang, more loot. Alright, so another set of 3. And then we'll get into the second boss. So far, my favorite of all the bosses in Stormblood. Just so much fun. I really do like the fact that all the dungeons now, the chests that drop gear, does have a chance to drop 2 items. So we've noticed that pretty consistently. They really want you know, the increase gear. They definitely want people to be able to gear up more. You know, if you were rocking full, you know, if you were rocking full 270s or 260, you know, that'll keep you good until about 64, 65. Especially when you start doing this dungeon, you'll notice that your 270s, you really got to put in work, at least especially for the tank and the healers. It's just, you know, losing aggro, almost dying. You know, it's a no joke dungeon. It's fun, definitely, but you know, you can't. You know, it's no Balsara's Wall where you just want to pull everything. Alright, here we go. The second boss fight. Not really a fight, more like it's a trial. So you are here, and Bardam's like, yo, let's see what you got, warrior. So there are 4 little areas here. As you can see, they're chained off. What we did last time is everyone just took a designated area, because you do not want to get hit. Getting hit by any of the effect puts a debuff on you. If you get hit twice, it'll put you in a chain, and you are out for this round. You must survive 3 rounds, and then the fight is over. Which each fight doing something different. So it starts off with the hunter, and he sucks everyone in, and he'll do the pillars, you know, the close one and the far one, with doing a fear. See, as you can see, this person's locked. Then they do the crisscross beams. You just need to avoid those. But as you saw, that person in the purple chains, he got hit twice, so he was out for that round. So one person can, in theory, carry you. It's very doable. Now this one, they start off by putting 3 pillars, so you just gotta have 3 of the 4 people stand in them. They'll then put a giant cone where you can either be on the inside or the outside. Then after that, as you can see, I got targeted. Everyone gets targeted and have to just start running away. See, I got hit once because I was too slow. So what we do here is everyone kind of stays in one little area. Oh my god. Not what that person did, because that person was not helpful. But you just run around. You just, you know, run around in your own little area and you don't get hit. Then he'll do, you know, get behind wherever the hunter is to avoid that. And then he'll put up 1 giant AoE, dropping the meteors. And this is the start of the last phase. So he'll put a giant meteor telegraph in the middle. And he will continue. So you have to, you know, this is the final thing. He's going to kill 2 star shards right here, which are going to spawn 2 golems. And they're going to do pulse AoEs. You're going to get along with crisscrosses. Pulls everyone in. So there's the first one. and then you just run to the side, run out, and then you have to find where the last meteor is. Last meteor is right here. Get behind it. There you go. And that is the second boss fight. The third trial has been overcome. See, these guys, you know, new people, didn't know what to do. It happens. It was also my bad. I should have typed out what to do, but, you know, sometimes people like to just experience it. Casting and scouting. Oh, of course I get the one. I need to level up my ninja next for my retainer. All of my retainers are paladins except for one. It's a ninja. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I had a moment of weakness. Should probably just change it to a paladin. Make life easy on everyone. So now we'll go to you know, the last stretch. This is really cool. I saw these enemies and it just reminded me of 11 when you're in the tower area and the Mithra area also. But so these guys were, you know, it was really cool. You want to pull to the side because as soon as you kill the robot, it'll open the gate and this ball will actually come rolling at you. Will cause a moderate amount of damage, but a couple will follow after as well. So you just want to be careful. You just want to be to the side. You know. What's wrong, kitty? All right then. See? Edge dropped. Door opened. Ball came rolling out. Should be one more? Yeah, see? One more. There is one, yeah, wandering mob. So there'll be that set of 3, and then 3 3 robots will be the last set of groups before we hit up the last boss of the dungeon. Okay, one Holly Blue down. We'll get this one down, and then I'll just go pull that other pad. This healer knows what to do. Leroy. Cool. Go ahead. Ha! No crits for you. I gotta redo my bars. I used to have my map right here. This is why there's this open gap. I might put it back there again. Not really sure. Kind of really only need 3 bars. Uh-oh. Hey. Where do you think you're going? Get over here. Alright, last set. Then final boss. Oops, interrupted. That's what I was afraid of. Get back over here. Hey, kitty. Still trying to get in my box, huh? My collector's edition came in today. I forgot to open it. I'll probably do an unboxing video after I'm done with this. But my cats are definitely like, what's in the box? And they're very, as you can hear them, they very much want to be all up in my business. Alright, so this is the final boss, the Yol, in the dungeon. It's, again, pretty straightforward fight. Periodically through the fight, they will drop orbs around the edge of the platform, which will then do lined. Just choose a direction. It'll be multiple directions depending. You can have anywhere from 4 to I think like 12 orbs on the field. So you just gotta watch where your positional is. I should have done a ready check. Boss does some big, like right here, AoE damage, and also summoning the orbs. So we have 2, 4, and as you can see, they just pick them. You want to spread out for the damage. See, whoop, there it is. Spread out. Don't you don't want to hurt everyone. So win unbound. So more orbs. See? Then about midway through the fight, right there is the Eye of the Fierce. You want to turn your back to it. It'll confuse you. Like the right there, you get confused. And now it'll go into. Oops. Let's go ahead and toss a heal. Healer got confused. It'll soar up to the sky right now, and this will be the add phase. So we got to just kill 2 zoos that spawn, one after another, while also watching out for Winds Unbound, and also the Yol, just like in Pharaoh Sirius, will pick a direction and basically just dive bomb, so you want to avoid that. There's the other zoo. With a dive bomb coming up right there. And then it's just going to rinse and repeat until about the last 25%. Where it will then jump to the middle, and it'll become untargetable for a second, while both of its wings, its right wing and its left wing, become new targets, and you must AoE those down. So spread out for Flutterfall, like right now, and then obviously watch out for Wind Unbound. Eye of the Fierce. Watch out for the confused, so turn your back. And here we go. Final phase. So what it'll be doing. So it's a knockback. Whichever person gets targeted by the green, along with Flutterfall, so you want to watch out for that. but the entire time it'll be doing, clockwise, Flutterfalls itself, just constantly. It'll also be doing Winds Unbound, and really this is just the last stretch. So you want to AoE, AoE down. I'm gonna get knocked back, which is fine. Take out the 2 wings and avoid the AoEs, because there's just a lot of AoE damage. So as you can see with the the red mage, just kept running with the Flutterfalls. You just gotta be a little careful with that. But once you get it down, you'll be at the last 10%. Just go ahead and limit break it, or not, and that right there is the end of the fight. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I'm really enjoying this dungeon. Maiming and a spear? Oh no, Thaumaturge. Cool. And then at the end of the dungeon, I've noticed one of the cool features that they added is you get a piece of gear for your respective class. So I got me a nice little belt. Alrighty, and that was Bardam's Mettle. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will be doing more videos of the later dungeons, later raids, the primals, and the extremes. Go ahead, give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really does mean a lot. If you want to see a specific video or something else, just go ahead and let me know in the comment sections below. If you have any insight on what you want to see, anything else I can do to help improve the channel, also let me know. And thanks for watching. See you next.